Shalom, shalom, family. I'm about hotter than a snail. Woo! But let's get it. Oh, okay. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus the Christ, and double honors to the apostles and the elders in great millstone. And a shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching this word and believing this word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High, continue to put in a spirit to endure. Shalom to the wives and the single sisters. As believers of his word, Lord willing, the Most High continue to put in a spirit to pursue to be a loving and silent, virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Could somebody give me a towel, please? Paper towel. Come on, chop, chop. Let's get it. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Paper towel. This is like a class drink. I got the whole team, the gang. So if y'all want to, y'all can say shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah. That's good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, yeah, you can pass me heme too. It's gonna get hot in here, like Nelly said. And the only reason why it's gonna get hot because these scriptures is about to hit us. Hold me down. All right? Hold me down. Right? Shalom. The sister says shalom, family. Shalom. Sister Adaya. Yeah. Shalom, yep. So now, the title of this lesson is say true happiness is for the children of Abraham. Now, this might get a little critical, a little deep. Lord willing, y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Adaya, Sister Adaya, can you hear me? Lord willing, you can. Lord willing, the scenery is bright. Because this light is really, like, literally. Oh, it's good? Okay. All right, okay. So we're going to start off with Galatians chapter 4, verse 22 to 31. We're going to read in the NLT, and I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to read nice and smooth, and I need you to pay it to, like, you got to really catch this, right? So Galatians chapter 4, verse 22 in the NLT. It says, the scriptures say that Abraham had two sons, one from his slave wife and one from his freeborn wife, Hagar and Sarai. The son of the slave wife was born in a human attempt to bring about the fulfillment of the Most High's promise. But the son of the freeborn wife was born as the Most High's own fulfillment of his promise. These two women serve as an illustration of the Most High's two covenants. The first woman, Hagar, represents Mount Sinai, where people received the law that enslaved them. No, we weren't enslaved. It's really where it's really the law of sin, right? Let me just clear that ear up real quick, because a lot of people might take it the wrong way. When you go to Romans chapter 7. And I'm going to just read a few verses, starting at verse 15. It says, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would that I do, Salaki. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would that I do, I not. But what I hate that I do, if then I do that which I would not, I consent into the law that it is good. Now then it is no more that I do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. For I know in me that is in my flesh dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. For the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Now if I do what I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. I find then a law, that when I would do good, evil is present with me, right? For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man, right? But what it is the law of sin, is that flesh, man. You're doing things that you don't want to do, right? And that's where, when you look at Haggai, that's that, the written law, that's the flesh. She represents the flesh, and Sarai represents the spirit. But let's go back so we can clear up that. So y'all got it? We got it? 1, 2. All right, Lord willing. Right? Yeah, I see you. Okay. Galatians chapter 4, verse 25. Now Jerusalem is just like Mount Sinai in Arabia, because she and her children live in slavery to the law. Right? It's really just the law of sin. You know, that human nature, right? The human nature. This is why we need the schoolmaster, because you're under that law of sin. You know, you do things that you don't want to do, right? Because it's the flesh. It says, but the other woman, Sarah, represents the heavenly Jerusalem. She is the free woman, and she is our mother, right? Which when you go into the actual KJV, it just tells you that Jerusalem is the mother of us all. That's really the motherland, right? It's not Africa. 27, it says, as Isaiah said, rejoice, O childless woman, because Sarai didn't have no woman. You who have never given birth, break into a joyful shout. You who have never been in labor, for the desolate woman now has more children, because Hagar, the angel, says she will have 12 princes, and they will all dwell with each other. Then the woman who lives with her husband, Sarai, and you, dear brothers and sisters, are children of the promise, just like Isaac, because what seed was going to be called? Isaac. And through Isaac, his seed is called. But you are now being persecuted by those who want you to keep the law, just as Ishmael, the child born by human effort, persecuted Isaac, the child born by the power of the Spirit. But the law is really for Jake, but in the flesh is symbolic to Ishmael, right? But this is where in the flesh we go by the letter. Law, Deuteronomy, you get the whole law. But in the spirit, we should be flowing. You should know your period come. It should be, I shouldn't have to, man, you on your period. The spirit should flow. Just like, hey, my period just came, or the new moon just came. It's a natural thing. The spirit have you put on the calendar this, but the flesh will have you do things late. Like, damn, oh, we just missed Purim. Oh, shoot. The spirit gonna have you examining or watching brothers that deal with the calendar. It's just like when you, if you watching the word and you know people do videos, instead of having them send it, like I always say, the spirit will have you, man, I haven't seen nobody drop a video. Let me go on YouTube. And they'll be like, dang, I missed this video. They did. When the hell they do this video? The spirit will have you looking, draw you. St. John 6 and 44. St. John 6 and 44. If the Most High has to draw you to his son. In order for you to be in this thing, if the Lord don't draw you to his son, you're not in this thing. So it's just like in the spirit, you know, the spirit is always going to be renewed. Right? So verse 30, it says, but what do the scriptures say about that? Get rid of the slave and her son, for the son of the slave woman will not share the inheritance with the free woman's son. So, dear brothers and sisters, we are not children of the slave woman. We are children of the free woman. So that means you should be laboring with people that move in the spirit, not somebody that's on the flesh, somebody by the T, law, but through the spirit they can't show it. I should be able to see your works through your faith. I should be able to see your faith through your works. It's easy. You could talk to somebody, see the vibration, the conversations, how they talk every day. When something bad happens, you see how they control their anger, are they disciplined? You know, do they want vainglory? You know, you got to look at the spirit. You know, somebody in the flesh, they gonna show that they proud or lazy. You know, disobedient. That's somebody that's in the flesh. Y'all get that? Y'all understand that? Y'all want to be? Y'all want to be part of the slave woman or the free woman, right? And the free woman will be your foremother, Sarai, Rachel, Leah, Rebecca. You know what I'm saying? Esther, the ones that was really following the Lord. You know. Let's get another one, the NLT. Since y'all said y'all got that one. We going to Matthew chapter 5. Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. This is the second point of this video. The first one, I just had to start with the children of Abraham. Now you know that y'all want to be free, right? So now keep that on your mind, that you are the children that are free. So that means y'all are choosing to move in the spirit. Am I right or wrong? Right. So Galatians 5 and 25 tell you, if you live in the spirit, also walk in the spirit. So that means we got to walk this thing out. The spirit, you should always be moving in the spirit. So now this is very important. It's fire in the KJV, but when you want it to smack you, I'm just giving it to you in the NLT, right? This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 3 to 12. And all my precepts is lining with each verse. I just didn't do it verse by verse because I wanted to read it to y'all like a story, right? So verse 3, it says, God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. You know, we are poor in spirit, man. You know, because we need Yahweh Shem Shai every day. Every day you need assurance. Is you in this thing? You wake up, damn, I ain't got the Lord on my mind. You need the Lord. Health, food, every time we need the Lord. We're poor. Now, I ain't talking about money, but if we want to talk about money, we are poor. Niggas in here, we don't got cattle. Passover coming. We not killing no firstborn lamb, let alone not even me, my brother Yarmayan, Sam, Asher. Just because I can do it, if they can't do it, niggas is poor out here, man. But we poor in spirit. Verse 4, it says, God blesses those who mourn, for they will be comforted. And we say good morning all the damn time, but mourning is what the men of the Lord is doing about this sinful, wicked ass place. Crying against this place, mourning on how our kids' education is watered down. They're just getting educated just to work. We trying to break that cycle to be like, yeah, go get your education. I just want you to read. So when you come home, you'll know the thing. You'll grow into knowing the secrets. You know, because we have to know that this world is monopoly. America is a money machine. All the other things that we do outside of that is just other activities that they distract you with. You know, this place is not an engine about the Lord. So that's why every day the children of the Most High and the children of Abraham are always crying. Morning. Verse 5, God blesses those who are humble, for they will inherit the whole earth. So we all have to be humble. You know, in character as a man, I got to be humble towards my other brothers, let alone vice versa. Let alone you women, when y'all play y'all role, shamefaced is another form of you becoming low. You're humbling yourself. You're too embarrassed to go outside, or, hey, I got a husband that's with me or nothing. You still want to be humble. And all that we do when we walk, and you want to fix it. Fix it all the time. Verse 6, God blesses those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they will be satisfied. That's why we have to be hungry for the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, so it can correct the inward you, right? You have to be hungry for this. That goes to all of us being hungry to hear a lesson. As soon as somebody say, I got candy or I got food or let's play a game, and you see how their attention is ready to be there, but then you be like, hey, we about to go read. We about to do a lesson. Okay. And as soon as you get done with this lesson, they answer and they just fly off to the wind. As soon as you hear this word, it should be hitting you like, dang, that's amazing. You should be sitting back, and even though you might have to do other things, it's just the thoughts in your head. And you're like, hold on, I'm thinking right now. As soon as the word is gone, or when after you done praying and that thought just leave you, was you really focused? Because when you go to church, they tap you and then you fall and then you get up and you still thinking, oh, the Lord. You thinking while you laying on that floor, and then you get up and go sit back on your seat at church, you still feel like the Spirit is on you. But when we come in this truth, kids and grown-ups, we hear the word and we get bored. It's too much. I believe it, but I ain't trying to hear it, you know? That's why we got to be hungry for this, right? Verse 7, it says, God blesses those who are merciful, for they will have they will be shown mercy. So we have to be compassionate to our brothers and sisters. You know, we got to be merciful to the ones that's not in this truth. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean you still can't say, hey, yo, brother, man, put that shit down. But we still have to be merciful. Just that brothers want to lead this truth. If they still living, you know, it could be a chance the Lord can turn it around. We don't know. So if they do ask a question, we're going to give that answer. But if they keep showing that they don't, hey, yo, move along. but we got to be merciful. That's why it's another verse that I'm going to get later on, where if we are in the spirit, we're supposed to be at peace with all men. I hate Esau. Fuck him. But we got to be at peace with all men, because don't we got to work a 9 to 5? Most of your bosses is another nation, Verse 8, it says, God blesses those whose heart are pure, for they will see the Most High, right? Your heart is your mind. It has to be more pure than that dumb cocaine, heroin. It got to be more pure than a drug. Your heart, your mind. And you got to think, Yahushua had no goals. So he wasn't going around like, damn, she thick as hell. Oh, I do her right. Man, these puny ass humans, I could kill them right now. He had power and he didn't think none of that. And we so weak. Man, damn, I wonder how long this video is. Man, damn, these brothers is looking like fools outside teaching this word. We think God quickly, you know what I'm saying? You could be going to sleep and you thinking of something dumb. Yahweh didn't have these thoughts that we had. And that's why, just like brothers are showing in the scriptures, we, Salaki, y'all, Salaki, please forgive me. But this is 1 John chapter 2, verse 6. It says, he that saith he abideth in him ought himself also to walk even as he walked. Yahushua walked in the spirit. Yahushua was walking in that fire, which is that Holy Spirit, the Rakak Wadash. If the Rakak Wadash, the Rakak Wadash will have you seeing things different. I don't know if y'all seen, maybe y'all all should try to see that show and watch the movie and dissect it. It's called Limitless with a pill, but throw the pill out and think of the spirit where you got angels that can control elements. If he can control his mind and see how things work, and I could do this, but my talent is writing a book, and now I'm taking this pill where I can do multiple things. When you in the spirit, the Lord you'll be able to do anything. That's why when reading, you unlock your gifts. That's the whole point why I even tell people to teach your kids to learn how to read. Your kids is worried about Superman and all these other superheroes. If your kids actually start to read, they can unlock their spiritual gifts. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, and I believe it's Romans chapter 12 too. The spiritual gifts is within us. And if you're not cracking those down, this is why you just a regular puny ass human. Yahushua was 12 years old getting in these scriptures. That is something different. And we talking about true understanding, not no Shabbat Abba Yu-Gi-Oh. So the spirit will have to be in you. And you'll know if that fire is in your child, because their pep and their step is going to be different from other children, right? So now you've seen that in 1 John chapter 2. We must be like him, right? Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. God blesses those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of the Most High, right? God blesses those who are persecuted for doing right, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. And we see, how the apostles and the elders and other brothers in videos, that's not, you twisting the scriptures. You brothers look like fools. You idiots, you got a garment on in the house. But it's not on that level where it's as our forefathers. But we're getting to that point where we're going to be getting persecuted. People going to be talking mad trash about you teaching this word, right? And it's going to even be brothers that's in this truth, right? That's going to do it. It say 11, it says, God blesses you when people mock you and persecute you and lie about you and say all sorts of evil things against you because you are my followers. Be happy about it. Be very glad, for a great reward awaits you in heaven, which Revelations, the last chapter, verse 12. And remember, the ancient prophets were persecuted in the same way. And I'm supposed to do a part 2 to show, a lot of our forefathers, the prophets or the apostles either got put to death for this ministry. And you got to be in the spirit you got to really have somebody say, I'm going to cut your finger, cut your tongue off, rip your hair off your damn head. You got to really stand bold like a lion and be like, okay, do it. A lot of y'all might say, you got to imagine in 2nd Maccabees, the 7th chapter, or your kids. Some of y'all might not have a lot of kids, but a lot of our kids, I'm tough. I'm stronger than you. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think my kids can really handle it. I'm gonna just be honest. Because our kids in this new generation, especially in America, got our kids' brain like mashed potatoes. Even if you raise your kid every day, them kids will see a cell phone, the TV, see other kids. Our kids is lost in an applesauce, and it's not even sweet. You know, they know enough, but when it really comes to persecution, this is not like how we were walking. You driving, we driving. Back then, your forefathers is traveling, walking, getting on horses. While the kids is on the horse, you walking the whole time. So now that horse got to walk mad slow. These kids don't know about traveling miles, walking 8 miles somewhere, and then you get there, nobody there, and then you got to walk 8 miles back. Them kids don't know this, man. You know? So at the end of the day, these our wives and our kids and even men, they got to hear we're going to have to go through something. You know, to get this kingdom, really sit back and think. If the kingdom is, you know, the kingdom is already established. We just didn't finish it yet. And if the kingdom is so amazing, really sit back and look at your life and then think about these scriptures. You got to go through a lot in order to get that. And the Lord don't want no half nigga, man. He want all amazing. He wants you to strive for this, man. You know, you got to really examine yourself and accept correction. You got to really be hungry for this word, because getting the kingdom is everlasting. Like, no dying forever and ever and ever and ever. Nobody knows what that is like. So the Lord put you through a light affliction that sings forever. And all we think about is playing or the freaking game or messing with people's fucking lives, man. You know, this is something serious. Back again. Do you want to, bless you, do you want to be the child of the flesh or the child of the spirit? What do y'all want? Okay, I'm going to keep asking y'all that until we get to the end of the conclusion, right? See, I'm going to just use the phone real quick so it's quicker, man, because we got some precepts. And if I use this, I might come out with more precepts. But this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 19 to 20. It says, better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in Yahweh, happy is he. Right? The whole point is, better is it to be of a humble spirit. And that goes back to what we were bringing out in Matthew, where it's talking about blessed is he that is humble. You know, always work on being humble. Work on being humble. Right? Let me just get this side precept too. This is Luke, the 9th chapter. You know, my little favorite verse that I like to bring out. These are the things that's supposed to keep you on edge. You know, in order to be in the spirit, we have to follow this. Luke chapter 9, verse 23. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, which is the humble, to be humble. Take up his cross daily, that affliction, that long suffering, and follow me. You got to be like James, John, the sons of Zebedee, the sons of thunder, where they was fishing with their father and they got up and left him. They left that. They didn't even say, yo, pops, can we go? Like you got to really look at your kids and think, would they leave you? I'll sit back right now. Let me think about it. I would have to say in the flesh, I do not think my kids would leave me, you know. But if we saying in the spirit, since I do believe that my youngins do believe in Yahushai, maybe they would. Maybe they would leave me to go follow Yahushai. I will pray that they would. You know, this is Matthew chapter 4, verse 21. It says, and going on from thence, he saw other two brethren, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, in the ship with Zebedee their father, mending their nets. And he called them, and they immediately left the ship and their father and followed him. You know, that's how the spirit. It didn't say. This is the 4th chapter. Yahushua was not sitting and eating food. He didn't see them in the corner store. He didn't see them in the temple. He just walking near Galilee, and he see them in the water and say, hey, yo, come follow me. And they just drop their stuff and follow. The spirit touched them, man. I want that, you know? And even if you got it, you want more of it, man. It's more of it. You know, you can have a discernment of spirit, but you don't know how to prophesy. That means you need more of that spirit. You know, a humble spirit is one trait of that spirit of the Most High. Spirit of patience. Those are two different spirits, but of one head. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, let's go to Isaiah 66 and 2. Right? This is Isaiah 66 and 2. It says, for all those things have my hand made. All those things have been, saith Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my feet. Right? Because I know some people might be like, hey, what's a contrite spirit? That's something that London will probably ask me out of nowhere. Right? So what we gonna do is we gonna make sure we get what is a contrite spirit, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the spirit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Hold on 1 second, babe. But you right, baby. Yeah. Hold on 1 second, babe. Please. Okay. So a contrite spirit in a blue letter.
Strong's H 5223.
Naheh. So a contrite spirit would be a dejected or lame spirit. The biblical usage would be stricken or smitten. So even to him that is poor or of a stricken or smitten spirit, trembleth at my word, man. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Shai. And just for, for more edification's sake, let's do this too. In the NLT, it says, my hands have made both heaven and earth. They and everything in them are mine. I, Yahweh, have spoken. I will bless those who have humble and contrite hearts, who tremble at my words, right? A smitten mind, but a troubled mind, a troubled heart, and who tremble at my word. And that goes to having seek your salvation with fear and trembling, man. If you really fear the Lord, you will have to show it. And a lot of us don't show it. That means you're not fearing the Lord enough. How can you know you fearing the Lord enough? Is you might see yourself fasting more than you usually do, but it's not just to say I'm fasting. You having a reason for it, or you just praying for no reason, but you really praying, or you just reading just to read, just because you know your talent, or you teaching for the men. You teaching. You going out to the highways and byways. You're gonna always deal with the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Like, what else can I say? If you just sitting here just chilling, how can you really say you in the spirit? You ain't doing nothing. You got to think the angels of the Lord is moving. If the left-hand side, if the devil has a short period of time and he's moving fast, what is the angels on the right-hand side doing? We sleep. The angels of the Lord is always working. They watching us and we don't even see them. There's one up there, there's one down here. It's probably it's a whole team watching us, man. The Lord be protecting his elect and we don't even know it. This is why you want to be in this so much, because as soon as you go in that door, the demons don't have a leash on them. They can go freely because the Lord gave them the cue to do that. You got to put the armor of the Lord on. Guess what? The Spirit is going to have you do that. Every time when you see yourself occupied in this thing, because you're trembling at the words of the Lord. You're trembling at the power of the Lord. He could take you could take your life right now. I gotta go boo boo. He can take you as soon as you get on that. As soon as you about to go squat on the toilet. A lot of us don't think that. You know, the power of the Most High, man. The Lord was killing Israel as soon as they left out of Egypt and murmuring and then went away. Open up the whole earth and swallow them. Then I'm gonna put serpents on you. The Lord is, excuse my language, the Lord not fucking playing, man. So what do y'all want to be? A child born from the slave woman or born from the free woman?
Born from the free woman.
Right. Right. You right. Right, but hold on. Now we about to go to Isaiah. Isaiah 61. Come on, let's get there. This is the starting of the gospel. This is where Isaiah starts speaking on the gospel. Right? So this is Isaiah chapter 61. This is Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1 to 4 in the NLT. The spirit of the sovereign Lord is upon me, for Yahweh has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. He has sent me to comfort the brokenhearted, to proclaim that captives will be released and prisoners will be freed. That's the hope. The good news is about the kingdom. You know, we gonna be free out this bitch. I'm gonna say it. We gonna be free, man. It says, they say 12 years of slavery, man. Man, we've been here for a minute. It's time, man. Right? It says, he has sent me to tell those who mourn. Again, this is just re-quoting again what we reading in Matthew 5. That the time of Yahweh's favor has come. And with it, the day of Yahweh's anger against their enemies. Luke chapter 1, verse 69 to 72, 73. Right? To all who mourn in Israel, which we're mourning in this place, right? He will give a crown of beauty for ashes, a joyful blessing instead of mourning, festive praise instead of despair. In their righteousness, they will be like great oaks that Yahweh has planted for his own glory. Right? What did I brought out a few days? The elect have been planted. You know, we not Kevin Hart where we a plant where we get digged up and get put everywhere else. The shit don't even grow. It don't grow, so we just gonna move it around. Nah, you want to be planted, right? From a seed, right? Last verse, it says, they will rebuild the ancient ruins, repairing cities destroyed long ago. They will revive them, though they have been deserted for many generations. You know how the church say a revival? Man, that revival is coming when Yahweh Shai come and take us out this dumbass place for a moment, and then we go to our land. Who's going to rebuild it? The new slaves. The new niggas. Say new niggas.
New niggas.
Yup, just like TJ just said. Yup. Don't you say it again. But yeah, new niggas.
Oh my goodness.
Right? Hey, it is what it is.
It's not funny.
No, it's
Right.
not.
Good job, babe. But look, shh. Okay. Psalms 37, verse 11. Verse 11 to 16. This is what it reads. KJV, it says, but the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Who is our peace? Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gasheth upon him with his teeth. Right? Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. You know, him gashing the teeth, that's how he annoy you, man. Let alone with all these devices, you know. But what he say? He said, Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth his day coming. The Lord laughing right now. you just made a little Karagma glove. Nigga, you gonna put it in your hand and your forehead. I see you. You made a new nuke. I'm gonna whoop your ass with it. He probably, like, I don't know how the Lord laugh is, but you can imagine in one place in the United States, it was over damn near 12. There was multiple earthquakes at once, man. Yahweh is visiting this place, right? Where we at? Okay, 14, it says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow. And you know who was blessed with the sword? Esau, right? The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow. You know, the new age bow is those nukes. To cast down the poor and the needy into slaves, such as be upright conversation. They've been trying to depopulate the Israelite man and woman. They just want to depopulate the whole earth so that they think that they collecting the elect of the Most High's children. What children? The children that's born of the flesh or the children that's born of the spirit? 15, their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. What they call it in the world, karma's a bitch. No, it's called you reap what you sow. That's judgment, man. 16, it says, a little that a righteous man have is better than the riches of many wicked. You know, these niggas don't got nothing we got, man. The staff I got behind that door is better than the whole portfolio what Lil Wayne got. That man look like he's dead, man. You know, everything we got in this ministry is worth more than Ruby Pebbles and Cocoa Puffs, man. You know, this is valuable here, man. This is deep, top secret. We're investigators. This is deep secret. We're investigators, man. You know what I'm saying? This right here turn you into a man and turn you into a woman. It turns you into a real father, turn you into a mother. You know, this world want to tell you how to love, how to be a father. The Lord showed you, I'm the one that I created you. I know how to be a real father. You got to have the spirit in you to really be a father, especially if you're an Israelite. You other nations, you got to wait to really be a man until we get in the kingdom and we rule and we help you out. You know what I'm saying? But the real man, the real father, the real power is the Israelite man and the woman. You know, what that woman say? Who's the finest of them all? The Israelite woman. She's cold. Yes, the other nations got some pretty women too. Let's not get that, you know, misconstrued. But the Israelite woman is more valuable than the most richest and finest heathen, man. She's on the highest level, but guess what makes her better? When she's moving in the spirit. Is that girl cold because she's born of the flesh? Or is she cold because she's born in the spirit? It's because the woman is born in the spirit, which is going to make her a Rebecca or a Leah or a Esther. Shit, even Ruth. But in the spirit, that's where her beauty was at. Not her nation, but how Ruth's spirit was, man. Right? Lord willing, y'all got that. Y'all got that? Okay. Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 29. Isaiah chapter 29, and we're going to start at verse 19. Right? Verse 19. And we're going to read to verse 22. This is what it says. The meek also shall increase their joy in Yahweh, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. So we got to rejoice in Yahweh Shai, but the meek shall increase their joy. Yeah, we not happy for Yahweh as much as you supposed to. Hey, is a lesson coming today? Or you should be excited the word coming out. You should be excited when you hear the men of the Lord out in the corner. Like I be trying to tell OG or tell anybody. If you really serious about growing in this thing, go pull up to the men of the Lord. Go watch the video. That helps you to say, is you really in this faith? Some people want somebody to walk them like a damn dog. No, you should be pushing yourself. Yo, I know this man told me that they do camp. The men of the Lord are supposed to go to the highways and byways. If you really in the spirit, you not a teacher. If the spirit was in you, you would get your butt up and you would go find the men of the Lord, and that's going to give you motivation. Maybe the Lord is dealing with me, because all these weeks I didn't even come out here. Now I'm coming out here. Man, that was a good camp. Now you made a schedule. Now you come back again. You know, another thing. where you might be struggling in scripture, instead of saying, I don't know this, and you push it aside, you call a fellow brother or sister like, yo, sis or bro, can you help me with this? That's the spirit in you that you want to sharpen your sword, and you don't even know you want to sharpen your sword. You know, a lot of us might see the scriptures a certain way, but you like, yo, I need help. I don't understand this. And somebody breaking it down, you getting correction because guess what? You was breaking it down wrong. That's the spirit in you, man. You know, I don't know if y'all understood that, but Lord willing, y'all did. Right? It says, verse 20, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him, that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. Therefore thus saith Yahweh, who redeemed Abraham, concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale, right? Because of sin, right? Or because the Lord has turned his face. Man, let me say this better. We ain't shit without Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You are that big turd that's in that toilet that won't flush. Without Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it is very plain. Without him, you are nothing. You are not a player. You are not even a piece on the board. You're not even a spectacle. You're not a atom. You're not even lint. If you think you are something without Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, stay the fuck away from me, man. You know, because that is a terrible spirit to have, man. Right? So just say that one part in verse 20 where it says, for the terrible one is brought to naught. Who is the terrible one? Esau, man. Yeah, good job, little guy. And the scorner is consumed. The scorner is going to be Jake, that's in our nation. Yes, all these other nations, but let's talk about the real scorner. The real scofful mother suckers is Jake, man. In the truth and out the truth. They going to do the same thing they forefathers did, scoff at the prophets. But how the Lord made this captivity is way different than all the other ones. You know, with this one, you got so much access to bullshit that your judgment get overclouded. We gonna go to Luke, the first chapter. This is Luke chapter 1, verse 52 to 53. It says, he have put down the mighty from their seats and exalted them for of low degree. He hath filled the hungry with good things, and the rich he have sent empty away. And that's how the roles is going to switch. Just like, what is it called? With Eddie Murphy and the dude from Ghostbusters. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Trading places, man. This is going to be a beautiful scenery to see the roles change. And when our roles change, we're going to be way mightier than any nation that ever been on the earth. But the point I want to deal with is how the Lord said, he hath filled the hungry with good things. What is those good things? Spiritual things. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Look, when we go back, if Solomon was asking, let me get wisdom, let me get knowledge and understanding. The Lord filled him up because he was hungry for it. He knew he was a king. He could have said, let me get more women. He a king. He could have anybody he want. Money, that's his, man. Animals, that's all his. Everybody got to give tribute because what the Lord said to them in Samuel, you know. But at the end of the day, for him to say knowledge and understanding, he was hungry. You want to be filled with good things, which are spiritual things. People say the good thing is a house and a car. No, the hell, that's not what you want from the Lord. You want wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You want that spiritual stability, that spiritual assurance, you know. We're going to go to Isaiah 51, verse 1 to 3 in the NLT. It says, is anyone thirsty? Come and drink, even if you have no money. How the heck we gonna buy something to drink if we ain't got no money? Come and take your choice of wine or milk. It's all free. Okay. Why spend your money on food that does not give you strength? Why pay for food that does you no good? Listen to me. You will eat what is good. You will enjoy the finest food. Come to me with your ears wide open. You see how you switched it? Listen and you will find life. You'll find Yahushua, because whose life? I will make an everlasting covenant with you, because Yahushua is everlasting. I will give you all the unfailing love I promised David. That's the Lord speaking smoothly to you, because at first you're like, how are we going to buy some milk? We ain't got no money, but it's for free. He could, you know what I'm saying? He could have just been like, just take this cup. You look thirsty, you know? But look, this is what he was trying to get into, right? Let's go to Matthew, the 4th chapter, verse 4. This is what Yahushua said. He said, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. You know, the prophets and apostles are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is why when brothers say, oh, brother's making another video, they just make video after video. Because we the mouthpiece, man. Everybody's supposed to be moving off the motion of the words of the Lord, man. What they say, Simon says, Simon does. Simon says one step. Simon says stop. You supposed to be moving, man. You know, this music you should be hearing. You should be playing it when you sleep, when you woke, when you working. It should be in your mind, man. Right? People worried about physical food. You see how he just played us just a minute ago. We was really thinking he giving us something to drink, but he's really trying to give us this word because he wants us to open up our ears. Sirach 6 tell you to incline your ears. Sirach Ecclesiasticus 6:22 tells you she is unpleasant to the unlearned. You know, if you are an unlearned person in this thing, it's going to be hard for you in the beginning, but you have to have a desire. That's the one thing. In order to really gain, you got to have a desire. If you don't got a desire, how you think you're going to get filled? Right? You got to want this. With what's his name say? Busta Rhymes, you got to want this. Got to have this. You got to want this. A lot of us don't want this because we don't see a pep in our step. Right? You should see movement. This is Psalms chapter 41. Psalms chapter 41, verse 1. Blessed is he that considereth the poor. Yahweh will deliver him in the time of trouble. Right? We should be considering the brothers that's in poor spirit, man. The Lord is going to deliver them. This is why we really are speaking for the elect, the ones that is poor in spirit, the one that's always catching hell left and right, or the one that's actually preparing to catch hell, the one that's is gonna come. That bill has to get paid, unless we just gonna run out and not pay it. You know what I'm saying? But that bill has to get paid. So, do you want the bill of the child that's born of the flesh, or you want the bill from the child that's born in the spirit? I think that sounds like the smart thing to do, right? Yeah, that's him. Right? So this is Mark the 11th chapter, family. And we're going to start at verse 25 to 26. It says, and when ye stand praying, forgive, if ye have aught against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive your trespasses. And you can forgive somebody right when you sitting on the toilet, when you buying a bag of chips. You could say, I forgive. You could say that person name in your head and your mind. Yo, I forgive you. Yahweh Shema Shai, I forgive that person. Please let me take this grudge or this anger on my mind. But guess what? You could forgive somebody, but never forget. But when you got it on your heart not to forgive somebody, you got to think it doubles around You do some shit, the Lord ain't gonna forgive you. And you can be getting hit left and right and getting hit with something. You be like, man, why I'm getting hit? And you ain't gonna even know. And then even when you know, you still ain't gonna know. Because we'll still hold on to something and not forgive. And some people say, oh, you should forgive Esau for what he did. Who was the law given to? Jake. So if Jake trespassed me and do me wrong, I need to forgive him. Excuse my language. Excuse it. Fuck with it. Edomite. I'm not forgiving him. F him. Him, his mama, his kids, and his retarded baby, the Muslims, African booty scratchers, all of them. But Jake, I forgive you, man. For the teachers that wasn't teaching me well, leading, the brothers that I was following in the world, man, I forgive you. You didn't know better. You was ignorant just like I was, But you 2/3 gotta die. You gotta die. You know what I'm saying? But let's go to Psalms 15. We're gonna read that in NLT. We almost done, family. Yes, Psalms chapter 15, verse 2-5 in NLT. It says, those who lead blameless lives and do what is right, speaking the truth from sincere hearts. This is why brothers be giving a mighty shalom or double honors to the apostles that been in this thing and been sincere from the heart, but you got to be in the spirit to be sincere. Brothers be acting like they are, but you not. Especially when brothers feel like one video a week is good enough. If we can still do videos, that means the word hasn't went four corners of the earth, because he said when the word is spread four corners of the earth, he coming. Is he here yet? That means the earth didn't get around the whole earth yet. That's brazy. And the word been taught for years and it still haven't went around. That just mean the elect ain't fully got their pivot in here. They don't know if they the child. They don't know if they the child of the flesh or the child in the spirit. Verse 3. It says, those who refuse to gossip or harm their neighbors or speak evil of their friends, those who despise flagrant sinners and honor the faithful followers of Yahweh and keep their promise even when it hurts, those who lend money without charging interest and who cannot be bribed to lie about the innocent. Such people will stand firm forever. Right? I ain't gonna lie. There's people over here charging you interest just to teach them the damn word. Hey, yo, brother. Oh, you want me to do a marriage counsel with you? That's gonna be $115, or that might be $79.99 just to help you in your marriage. What? It's a whole marriage problem going on, and I'm charging? Help me to help you. We just gonna tell that brother, is you teaching her? I'm not, brother. I'm about to rebuke you. You gotta dwell with your wife according to knowledge. Sis, what you doing? Yo, why you dressed like that? You just let her man, you gotta get in there, man. But at the end of the day, you got people that want to get paid for teaching. I want to get paid for helping fix your marriage. This is brazy. It's brazy, But at the end of the day, we need those things so you can sift out. And what he say? He said, prove a friend before you credit him. You got to see the bullshit that people do so that you can know, I don't think I want that. But if you always seeing a lot of green lights, that's somebody that you can follow it, especially if they taking accountability for their own actions, right? Or something that they did wrong, right? Let's get this one. Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. Now, when I go to this verse, you're going to see why I didn't go to none of the other verses and do this. It's because we just already explained all of them. So Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. We just did all those verses from verse 3 all the way to 9 without hopping back. Now we hopping back because this is where we getting critical. What he's saying, Ecclesiastes 7-8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. Right? So this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. We're going to hurry up and flip. Let's go to Romans, the 12th chapter. Romans, the 12th chapter, and we're going to go to verse 18. This is what it reads, and I kind of paraphrased it earlier. It says, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Right? You could even go to Hebrews, the 12th the 12th chapter, the 14th verse. This is why we shouldn't even be out here trying to kill, shoot, stab. You got women, let me take your weave and let me beat you up. Like, come on, man. Be peaceable. Like, soon. And this is how you know a lot of us don't know who he is. You know, we got so much anger built in us, got so much damn lust in us. We got so much confusion and lies in us that we're too distracted. But if you are in the spirit, if you are a child that is born of the spirit and not a child born in the flesh, you're going to be peaceable with all men, especially the men that are in Israel. Because I know it's 2/3. I know it's some ignorant niggas. So even if an ignorant nigga, yo, say what's up, yo, what's up, King? Man, the nigga, the Lord not dealing with you, can go to hell. Man, unless he's giving me that feedback, then we can go there. But just out of nowhere, just because I can see with my eyes, you don't, because a spirit, you never know, he can get taught the word and change quickly. You know, you judge somebody in the inward, not the outward. But if you a brother, you going to build him, yo, fix your dress, man. Fix your dress. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how you fix the outward. But the inward, you do it more spiritual, you heard? Good job, right? So Matthew chapter 5, verse 10, it says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. You know, getting persecuted, for righteousness' sake is well worth it. This is a good job, man. Get your arm cut off and it was for the Lord. Yeah, you go like, oh, this arm, I can't play the game, or this is my nub, I can't, get on myself or something. I only got a nub. But it was worth it because it's for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You want to be in the spirit because in the spirit, you're going to be like, man, damn, it was for the Lord though. But if you in the flesh, you're going to be like, oh my fucking, Lord, just kill me because I only got one arm. Who's going to want to love me with one arm? In the spirit, we got to know, like, this flesh is going to die. But we know in scriptures, this corruptible body got to get taken off so we can get that incorruptible body where we won't die. That sounds amazing, right? So let's get a quick precept. Let's go to 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. And we're going to 17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Right? So we working on our glory when we getting persecuted. When somebody don't want to hear the words coming out, that's a good, because it gives you clarity that this word is real. That's why you want to always have your mind on scriptures. So when somebody do something stupid, somebody do something on the flesh, you already get your answer like, damn, yo, look how mad they getting. So they be like, oh, what you been doing, man? I've been reading. And then you start talking about God. You see how fast they change the subject. You see Satan comes immediately and take away the word. You're going to be thinking about scriptures and it's going to get on you. And you be like, I got to leave because there's not no life in this person. And you want that vibration to bounce off people. But then when you really in the spirit, you start seeing the real them. Because if you ain't got the spirit of the Lord in you, the real you going to come out. And somebody that got the spirit of the Most High, the only reason why they around, because they want that, what is it called, cooties or contact? They want their spirit to contact your ass. But for some reason, the Lord might not be dealing with you. In the spirit eye, you can be like, dang. And then while you sit next to him, be like, Lord, please have mercy on that brother. Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, please help that sister. And that would be a spirit in you when you start praying for your brothers, Lord willing, they change. And if they don't, hey, they might be a 2/3, man. This light affliction is just a moment. It might take long. It look long. 24 hours sound long as hell. But we already at Saturday. And it was just Sunday last week. Like, come on, man. So you got to know this is just a light affliction. Just like when a woman bring forth a child, she had a child in her. And look, now that child here, that was really a moment, but it just seemed you had a baby a week ago. She had a baby in her like two weeks ago. It felt like we just started. The baby is out. That just happened like this. That's how you know this affliction is just light, right? Let's go to Psalms 30 and 5. Yeah, I see. I'm getting used to this Bible right here. This Psalms 30 and 5, it says, for his anger endureth but a moment, and his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And it's not because you smell them eggs and beef bacon, not that pork, that beef bacon, because you smell that. Nah. And it's not because of the coffee. What do you say? The best part of waking up is the coffee in your cup. No, the best part of waking up is that the Lord gave you another chance to fulfill his purpose. You know, the Lord gave you another chance to be of that child in the spirit and not a child in the flesh. Wow. The Lord anger is just for a moment. Yeah, for a moment, man. That's amazing. He was only mad at you for, you know, like when you mad at your child, that we just a reflection of Yahweh Shem Shai. Your kid do something, you sit down. And then next thing you know, that you give him a little snack. Oh, Dad, let me do it. You only mad at him for a moment. If that room not clean the way I want it, y'all all get in a butt with me. You go upstairs, okay, it's nice. Then they get yelled at in a minute. Then you walk in, hey, Mom, you're hungry. You just mad for a moment. You know? The Lord is just mad at us for a moment. You heard? Let's go. Let's get. I got 2 verses I want to get for y'all. I mean, it's not 2, but it's just one. I'm gonna read them in 2 different translations. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 14. I'm gonna start with the KJV first. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 14. The KJV. If ye be if ye be reproached for my name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth on you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Wait, hold on. Okay, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 14 in the NLT. If you are insulted because you bear the name of Hamashiach, we're bearing it. What is his name?
Yahweh.
That's you bearing it. You will be blessed, for the glorious spirit of the Most High rest upon you. Right? When you want to hear the word, when you want to read, when you had that humbling spirit, right? When you had that correcting spirit, right? That rod of correction when your kid go off. You know what I'm saying? And you just thinking of, yo, the Lord said this. I got to do this, right? That's a spirit in you, man. When your kids is honoring their mother and father. Mom, hey, yo, you need something. Hey, Pops, you need something. Hey, you wanted me to do this. Hey, I did this. Kids remembering things. Hey, the Lord, that's a spirit in you, man. When we move in order, it's a spirit in you, man, right? When you see a change in how the order of your house is, it's a spirit in the house. When a woman can actually get up and move like a woman and not be a tyrant and be a damn annoying shadow, but be a woman and play her role, a help me. If a nigga don't need help, what is you doing? When a woman is playing her role, it's a spirit upon that sister. You cold. Just for you brothers that you chasing a fire like you chasing a chicken. When you in box, you got to chase a chicken. That spirit is upon you where you want to do a lesson. You start reading. You want to do a lesson right off. You talk to a brother. You don't want to do a lesson. You wake up talking. Your speaking is different. You watch a movie and you thinking about a lesson. And you're not even trying to. Somebody say something. You start thinking about a parable or something. It's a spirit touching you, man. You know, it's ministering spirits. Hebrews chapter 1. Verse 14. Right? Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14. Are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation? So if it's a spirit ministering to you and you start teaching, for somehow a ministering spirit had to touch you because a ministering spirit is going to minister to you. You could be watching a video and you like, dang, that's a good lesson. You watching a precept and the joint just might make you start teaching. If a ministering spirit was already ministering and now you ministering, something must have tapped you. A spirit hit you. It's a spirit flowing. When you are like a dead battery and you ain't teaching nothing, I ain't got nothing to teach. It's not no spirit ministering to you. The devil is touching you and taking away that fire. You don't even care for it. you know, but the spirit would be upon you that you understand certain things. You know, you start reading, like brothers can flow in the spirit and just start with one verse. And next thing you know, it's a huge lesson. It's a spirit on you, man. You know, let's go back to Isaiah 66 and 5, right? Lord willing, y'all understand it. I hope, you know. Isaiah 66 and 5, it says, hear the word of Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed, man. You know, the Lord is going to appear to our joy. Brothers is all gloomy and down, and you just smiling, and they know that you like, man, my check not good, my rent, and you still smiling like Magic Johnson or Eddie Murphy. And niggas like, yo, man, you just got hit. Why is you smiling? Car got stolen. You still smiling. You still want to serve the Lord. You know, kid is gone or whatever. You still smiling. You sicker than a damn dog, and you still got the strength to go pray to the Lord. And he just made you sicker. He made you sicker than what was that dude name? Damn, what was that dude name? He was sicker than a damn dog. Oh, guess he wasn't important. But you know what I'm saying? That was amazing, man. Where was we at? Yeah, but let me read that last part again, man. It said, that cast you out for my name's sake said, let Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. People really thought that they was doing the Lord's job by hanging Hamashiach Yahushai. Yes, the Lord gonna be glorified because this man was speaking blasphemy and we got him hanged. Guess what? You just did the flipperoonie, and now you gonna be ashamed. And you said, damn, that was the Son of Man. And the Lord used you as an example for this future right here, because your sons, you niggas now, you the sons of them niggas that hanged Hamashiach Yahushai. Because you didn't believe and you wanted your glory now. But you don't want your glory when Yahushai come back. Niggas want their glory before Yahushai come back. You know? You're a child that was born of the flesh and not a child born in the spirit. I was one of them brothers. Let me get my foot kissed before Yahushai. Nah, we need Yahushai to get his foot kissed, because he was way mocked and people rejected him before they did us. The world hated him first. So how can I get my foot kicked, man? Help me to help you to help them understand this, man. Matthew the 18th chapter, which is not even a part of what I wanted to bring out, but you know, I had to flow. What we getting? Dang, my mind is going everywhere right now. What was I going to? What was I just saying again? Dang, y'all. I probably got a little too excited. I was talking about boot kiss, right?
Yeah.
Right. Baby, go sit on the couch. Go sit near London. Go sit near London right now. Yeah, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I was that was probably like a spirit moment right there, man.
Read 66 and 5, and then you bring it back.
Isaiah 66 and 5. Hear the word of Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out from my name's sake, said, let Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. I know I was going into how the Pharisees hung Yahushai, and they thought they was doing a good job on behalf of the Most High. But in the end, you know, they was gonna be ashamed because they hung Hamashiach Yahushai, you know. And even when you go to Matthew, the 9th chapter, the Lord tell you that it's some people that say that they can see and the Lord make them blind. And it's the ones that's blind the Lord will make see, you know. And a lot of our brothers and sisters that think that they doing something for the Lord and they really not. They've been blind, you know. And it is brothers that's in this truth that really think that the Rakak Wadash is moving them, you know, but it's really not, you know. But yeah, that thought kind of left me, man. That fire, that spark, and I had something for it though. I had something for it, but that thing left. But this is Luke chapter 6. Salaki for the ones on YouTube. This is Luke chapter 6, verse 22 to 23. Nope, my phone is. I forgot. I had it in the NLT, right? But yeah, Luke chapter 6, verse 22 to 23. It says, "What blessings await you when people hate you and exclude you and mock you and curse you as evil because you follow the Son of Man? When that happens, be happy. Yes, leap for joy. For a great reward awaits you in heaven. And remember, their ancestors treated the ancient prophets the same way." That's why they are the children of the devil. You know, they were murderers from the beginning. Who was a murderer? Cain. So even Cain, what child would he be? He's a child of the flesh and not a child of the spirit, because Abel, he had a righteous sacrifice. Cain didn't. He had a carnal one. You know, the spirit wasn't in him. He said, "Yo, we're your brother. Am I my brother's keeper?" "Oh yeah, you are the flesh. You a damn demon, you freaking bastard." You gotta imagine how that sound, man. Where your brother at? Am I my brother's keeper? That's a big, heavy, hard pill to swallow. He got kahulis for him to say that to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know. Again, what child do you want to be? The child born of the flesh or the child born in the spirit?
The child born from the spirit.
Right. This is Acts. We just got we got 3 more, y'all, and we done. This is Acts, the 5th chapter, verse 40 to 41. It says, "They departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. And daily in the temple and in every house, they cease not to teach and preach Yahushai Hamashiach." They didn't stop teaching the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know? And this is what we got to be. We got to make sure we ain't ashamed to speak the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And I got to bring this out now. You know, we can't be ashamed. Strive for the truth until death. Right? I'm gonna read a few of these. These is by some scholars, right? And I'm gonna just show the YouTube. Y'all really can't really see because yeah, that light is bright. Right? Bartholomew, number 8, also known as Nathaniel. He was a missionary to Asia. He witnessed for our Lord in present-day Turkey. Bartholomew was martyred for his preaching, where he was flayed to death by a whip. Right? He was beheaded and he was whipped to death. Andrew, he was crucified on an X-shaped cross in Patras, Greece. After being whipped severely by 7 soldiers, they tied his body to the cross with cords to prolong his agony. His followers reported that when he was led towards the cross, Andrew saluted it in these words, "I have long desired and expected this happy hour. The cross has been consecrated by the body of Hamashiach hanging on it." He continued to preach to his tormentors for 2 days until he expired. He said this is the happy hour. When you go to the club, they be like happy hour, or in the movie Life, the upper room. He was happy he was going to die for the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. You got to really say why you sitting over there having a bad day. Is you ready? You ain't ready. Right? Hold on. 10. Thomas, he was stabbed with a spear in India during one of his missionary trips to establish the church in subcontinent. Right? I'm going to just show you. Your forefathers was really traveling. If I get close, I don't know if y'all can see, but y'all can see the travel. They got the colors right here. They were traveling. Your forefathers was traveling to all these lands, to teach the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They was really dedicated. Let's go on to the next one. 11. Jude. He was killed with arrows when he refused to deny his faith in Hamashiach. Mattathias, the apostle chosen to replace the traitor Judas Iscariot, he was stoned and then beheaded. The last one, Paul, he was tortured and then beheaded by the evil emperor Nero, who everybody say looked like Trump. At Rome in 67 AD, Paul endured a lengthy imprisonment, which allowed him to write his many epistles, which is letters, to the churches. He had formed throughout the Roman Empire these letters, which taught many of the fundamental doctrine of Christianity, form a large portion of the New Testament. Perhaps this is a reminder to us that our suffering here are indeed minor to compare to the intense persecution and cold cruelty faced by the apostles and disciples during their time for the sake of the faith. Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Pass on the encourage to other Christians. Why do we feel sleepy in prayer but stay awake through a 3-hour movie? Why are we so bored when we look at the holy book but find it easy to read other books? Why is it so easy to ignore a message about God, yet we forward the nasty ones? Why are prayers getting smaller but bars and clubs are expanding? Why is it so easy to worship a celebrity but very difficult to engage with the Most High? Make this message your contribution to the gospel of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach. At the end of the day, we don't exalt Yahweh Hashem Yahushai enough. We promote more us. We complain more than we even talk about what the Lord has done. Sirach chapter 2 verse 10 is not one person that really called in the name of the Lord and was confounded or was forsaken. But those was ones that was born, they were the child of the Spirit. Daniel. The lions didn't bite him because he was one of those elect through the Spirit. How much you? Let me just get this side precept too. This is 1 Peter. You can go sit back with London. Shush it. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. No, I was wrong. Sorry. This is 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 12. I thank Hamashiach Yahushua our Lord, who have enabled me, for that he counted me faithful, putting me into the ministry. So we should really be thanking the Lord that he put us. The ministry is the ministry of Moses, the ministry of the prophets, the ministry of the apostles, the ministry of the elders, right? And the ministry of the evangelists. You should be so thankful because your power called you. You didn't call him. This is a full fact. So he's calling the children that was born in the Spirit. And if that's you, every day you should be seeing what spiritual kids do. It's no way we taking off from day-to-day work of the Lord. Every day is work to be done. Every day you got to work on your faith. A lot of y'all never seen 10,000 people die or 5 or 100 people die in front of you. You can really say today, I don't want to serve the Lord no more just because you've seen 5 people die. Something get taken from you. They bum rush us in this house and take everything. Everything taken, but they say, hey, you can still stay here. People would drop out of this walk just because of that. You got to prepare because niggas lost their, you didn't even lose your life, but you lost your TV. Help me to help you understand that. You can't even fathom it. It's my TV though. This nigga got his head cut off. He can't cry no more. You know what I'm saying? This dude hand on the cross upside down, praising, yes, whip me again. But they took my Xbox, it was brand new. No. Just let it be. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 13. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Nope, sit your butt down right there. Right? So at the end, you see what I'm saying? You could be teaching the word, and it's nothing. A child gonna be a child. You know, this child want to be in everybody's face while the word coming out. That's what she does. But we just gonna let her do it because we done, right? So I'm gonna read it again. This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 13. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Right? We want to be glad in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let me get this other one right here, man. You know, let's get this other one. We're going to go to James, the 5th chapter, and we're going to read verse 10 and 11. That's what it says. It says, take my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. And you know, what is it? Patience worketh patience. It builds up hope. So if they can do it, I can do it. We got our hope, because if they was able to do it, we can do it. Right? Verse 11, behold, we count them happy which endure. And did we just read the brother say, yes, today I'm going to die for the name of the Lord. Yes, do it again. He said what? We count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job. What Job do? He dropped down and worshiped Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I came out naked, I'm going to return naked. I received good and evil from the Lord. You know? It says, and have seen the end of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. You know, the Lord has compassion for the children of the Spirit, because the Lord knows a just man falls 7 times, but he get his ass back up. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Al Shai. And I hope. So I'm just asking the team, what child would you rather be? The child born of the flesh or the child born of the Spirit?
The child born of the Spirit.
That's what I'm talking about. From mine to yours, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kakadash. Yahweh speed. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it, I damn sure can do it. And with that, what we gonna say?
Shalom.
Let's. Hey.